Cynthia Kazuba from Shreveport, Louisiana, back again for Entree Week. And today we're doing steamed mussels in a creamy garlic lemon butter white wine sauce with salt lick potatoes. And the first thing what we need to do is clean and debeard our mussels. We're going to be using 2 pounds of mussels, 3.5 cups of potatoes chopped into the size of French fries that I'm going to be cooking. It's very Parisian to dip French fries in mussel sauce, and I love French fries as it is, and dipping them in this white wine sauce is just going to be really good. So over here I have a Dutch oven that I've turned to medium heat, and we're going to add a stick of butter. And we're going to let that melt. Okay, now that our butter is melted and it's starting to sizzle, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. There's a lot of garlic in this recipe. A 1/2 cup of minced shallots. And 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh flat leaf parsley. We're going to add a cup of dry white wine. A 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper. One teaspoon of fennel seeds. 2 teaspoons of chopped fresh thyme. We're taking the lemon zest from 1/2 of a lemon. And then we're going to juice 1 lemon. We're going to add both sides of the lemon. Now we're going to pour in another cup of wine. Okay, our garlic lemon white wine butter sauce has come to a boil, and now it's time to add in our mussels. Just going to drop them in there. And after you've added all your mussels, you're going to cover it and let it simmer for 8 to 10 minutes or until all the mussels have opened up. Stir your mussels and check on them. You don't want to overcook your mussels. Alright, they're opening up. There's 2 more that need to open up. I'm going to turn the heat down to a low medium. And while that's still simmering, over here in my electric skillet, I've poured enough vegetable oil in to cover our fries. Now we're going to make our salt lick potatoes. I'm going to turn my electric skillet to 350 degrees and let that oil start heating up. Finish cooking. Drain the sauce out of them and put them on a plate. Now, any mussels that don't open up, don't eat those. Those are dead. And now that we've removed all of our mussels, it's time to add in our Philadelphia cream cheese. And we're using whipped Philly cream cheese. The whole 8 ounces. Just spoon that in. And just stir in the Philly cream cheese. Our whipped cream cheese is melted in. Now you can use regular Philadelphia cream cheese if you'd like. I'm going to mix in a tablespoon of basil. Okay, after we stir in 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped basil, we're going to let this simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to bring this back up to to medium heat. And a lot of people, when they make mussels in a white wine sauce, they use Pernod, which is kind of a licorice flavor liqueur. But I'm using Saint Germain. And Saint Germain is an elderflower liqueur, and it has a kind of like an aromatic floral bouquet with hints of apricot, pear, and grapefruit. And I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of the Saint Germain, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1.5 tablespoons of fresh chopped tarragon, and 1 tablespoon of chopped regular parsley, or curly leaf parsley. We're going to heat this at medium heat. And after this has been heated at medium heat for 2 minutes, turn it back down to low, cover it, and we're going to let this simmer. Now to make our salt lick potatoes. I'm just going to add our chopped up French fry sized potatoes into the oil. Our salt lick potatoes fry for about 5 minutes on each side, depending on how thick you cut your potatoes. And I have to say that the Saint Germain smells so good when we're stirring our creamy garlic lemon butter white wine sauce. You're going to love this. So I've already turned my salt lick potatoes to the other side. And now I'm going to turn off the heat on our sauce and add the mussels back in. Good. Go ahead and take those out of the grease. I love homemade fries. Serve our mussels. Taking them out of the pan and just piling them into a serving bowl. Now we're going to spoon our creamy butter sauce. You can probably still hear our second batch of fries frying up in our skillet. But now it's time to eat our mussels. Dip it in that sauce. You know, don't get intimidated by cooking with mussels. They're very easy to cook with. We have our salt lick potatoes, yummy, yummy, and that's because this sauce is so good, you're going to want to salt every bit of it up. Well, I hope you enjoyed my entree today of steamed mussels in a creamy garlic, lemon butter, white wine sauce with our salt lick potatoes. See y'all next week.